Welcome to West Coast Man. I am Jay, and today I'm a little bit irritated, and I'll tell you why. It seems like if you want to be a successful YouTuber, content creator in this genre, this trades genre, you have to buy a lot of tools. I've noticed a lot of the more successful channels are constantly bringing out new tools. Some people get them before they're even released because they just have a big enough audience where these companies will give them stuff before it's actually out there. Now, why am I talking about this? That's a good question. I think it's because it seems like it's this race. It's this constant race of who can buy the most tools. I'm not the kind of guy who does that. I get a new tool every once in a while if I see something that I don't have that's on sale or whether it's kind of cool. I've bought stuff for this channel because I wanted to make content with it. And that bugs me because it seems like it's a never-ending thing. You buy content or you buy tools. Well, basically you're buying content. And it gets tiresome. And yeah, you're probably thinking, oh, you poor crybaby, why are you complaining about this? Because it's frustrating, that's why. And so you go and you buy something at Harbor Freight or Lowe's or Home Depot or something, and you bring it back home and you make a video about it, and people are like, oh, that is cool, I like that, I gotta get me one of those. And that feels good to bring those kind of things to your viewers. But what happens when you don't buy anything more? What happens if you don't? You're done. You already have all the tools you need. What do you do after that point? I don't know. It's almost like some people are just like tool collectors. They collect tools. Nothing wrong with that. Everybody has their thing. But I'm not the kind of guy who just collects tools because they're tools. I have limited space here, and I don't want to just buy a bunch of tools that I got to leave in the box or I just stack them up somewhere for a rainy day. It's almost like how like women say, oh, these magazines are creating these unrealistic beauty expectations. And it's like, well, it's actually a competition with your fellow friends, your women friends. Those are the ones that are competing. Men don't really care as long as you show up, you look halfway decent, and you smell pretty. We don't really care about how much makeup you've got on or whatever. With kind of same thing with tools. It's like, oh, you might look at some guy and he has all the coolest new stuff. He's got, a tool belt that has $500 worth of tools in it. And, coming up in the trades, I watched guys come in with things you could buy at a garage sale. 20 bucks worth of tools, 30, 40 bucks worth of tools. And they're working circles around everybody else. It's not the tools. It's not the tools. It's the experience. It's the knowledge. It's knowing what your tools can do. It's knowing what your hands can do with the tools. What your brain can do with the tools. I don't want to see, it's kind of like when I was in the apprenticeship and you turned, your fourth year, and it seemed like every fourth year guy went out and bought a brand new 4-wheel drive pickup truck because that was the thing to do. You just went out and bought a new truck because you were a fourth year apprentice, you're about to turn out, and you were making the most money you ever made in your life. Likewise, people think, oh, well, if this guy has those tools, I have to get those tools as well. He has the latest and greatest, so I better get them because of FOMO, fear of missing out. And it's an impossible standard. Well, it's not impossible. It is a possible standard. How much money do you want to spend on tools? How much space do you want your tools to take up in your shop, in your garage, in your toolbox? How many tools do you want? all the tools. And I'm not trying to get on guys. I mean, like I said before, if it's a collection thing, you enjoy it, hats off to you. I'm glad you found something you enjoy. But these videos where it's just a constant keep up with the Joneses type thing is just, it's annoying. It frustrates me. I'm not even sure I'm going to put this video out because it's just kind of me ranting and raving. I don't know what else to say. I would say if you are an apprentice watching this right now, you don't need to go out and buy top of the line everything. German tools, Japanese tools. Just buy some damn tools. Learn how to use those tools. Figure out what about a tool can be improved. Have a reason for buying an upgrade. Does it swing easier? Are the jaws sharper? Do they grip better? Is it more smooth in your hand? Does it fit your hand better? Those are the reasons to upgrade tools, not just, oh, I saw so-and-so on a video and he had that tool, so now I got to buy it too. It's your call. I'm just putting out there what I think. And with that, I appreciate you guys watching. If you have any comments, drop them down below. I'd love to get some feedback on what I'm talking about here right now. Does it bug you too that this standard of tools is so high now that if you don't have those tools, that you're just not as good? If you go buy something made in China, are you made fun of? Does the tool work for you? Is it in your budget? Buy the tool. Don't let these YouTube channels and your peers, your journeymen, your foremen, whoever else is on the job with you, don't let them talk shit about you. Just buy the damn tools that you like. Upgrade for a reason. Because you've thought about it, because you've used the tool and found a lack in that one tool. Then go look at other tools.